Up top, Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Caldwell Pope beyond the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's P. Drops in the layup for 2. P's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside for Levine. Another 3 for Sacramento.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's P. 37 points for him. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Back to DeRozan. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And here's Schroeder outside. They kick it out to Murray. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Heat leading by 12. Here's Hero. And again, another assist.
You really got to admire the court vision. I mean, he's among the elite first-year players we've ever seen, and now ranks 4th all-time in assists among rookies.
And that's a tough list to join. He's in a team atmosphere here that really has allowed him to develop extremely quickly. For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. DeRozan with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. DeRozan against Adebayo. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound Miami.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Hero on the wing. Here's P. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Monk, he's checked in for Schroeder. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Adebayo. Wiggins, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Larson comes in for Tyler Hero. Monk passes to Levine. In close, Levine puts it up and in.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's P. Monk covers. Pass to Larson. Back to Jaquez. Here's P.
Miami. Knees out. Yeah, tripping.
Pritchard throughout his NBA career. Malik Monk has been known for his instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, but he's now shown he can also play in that lead role and distribute. Impressive to see a combo guard who can thrive in either role.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Levine. Basket's good. Larson's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Monk. 10 points for him. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Larson. To the wing, right side. Jaquez with a screen on Monk. He passes to Jaquez. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Here's DeRozan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
It's just the athleticism of DeMar DeRozan on full display. He's just like a gazelle in the open floor.
And here's Wiggins to the left side wing. Miami moving it around. Monk with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. And Sacramento with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Saric comes in for Murray. And Ellis is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to P. Three-pointer. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Wiggins against Levine. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Ellis outside. Clock at 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by it. Ellis. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Saric a screen on Wiggins. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Here's P. Pass to Larson. Here's P. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And here's Levine. He's got 38.
Hey, coming on my page, caught my son retard.
Saric a screen on Wiggins. Here's Levine. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Malik Monk is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Monk for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
You can't let Monk get comfortable for three-point land because he will make you pay all night long.
Here's P. Jaquez with a screen on Schroeder. P passes to Jaquez. Here's P. Covered by Schroeder. Stolen by Schroeder.
Man, come on, man.
To the middle. And there's Saric on the assist from Schroeder.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's P. Covered by Schroeder. Outside Jaquez. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Kings. Left side Monk. Outside Schroeder. Saric a screen. From 12 feet. Again, the Kings score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He passes to Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Monk. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Powell. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Ooh, you can break all the ankles you want. You still got to knock down the shot. And he nails it.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot.
Saric a screen on Powell. Shots good by Saric.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
He passes to Powell. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Heat lead by 11.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Man, y'all nigga weed.
For the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul.
Yeah, coming on my page, call my son a retard.
The Heat making a switch here. Bears checked in. Monk for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up to Powell. There's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Saric has got 6 rebounds in the game. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
As a coach, you know that you can count on Sabonis to give you a double-double every night.
Here's P, covered by Schroeder. And P gets it to go. P's got 46.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Ellis good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's P, covered by Schroeder. Pass to P. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. P's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Keegan Murray comes in for Saric. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Monk. And it's Levine in for Ellis. And Miami also making a switch. Caldwell Pope's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Right side, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Shoots. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Kings trail by 10. DeRozan outside. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
In that pick and roll action, DeRozan reads the game so well. He leans on his intelligence.
Adebayo, a screen on Schroeder. He passes to Adebayo. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Outside Schroeder. Pass to DeRozan. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
P passes to Adebayo. Here's P. Misses the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's P. Hero outside. Here's P. Back to Hero. 4-3. P. Oh, connects again.
And it's hard to believe how many times he's lit up the scoreboard like this over the years.
He's coming very close to tying the mark for 4th most 50-point games in NBA history. Eubanks the screen to the inside. Nifty move, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Here's P. Pass to Adebayo. Levine against Hero. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. Levine against Hero. Back to Schroeder. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for Schroeder. Heat leading by 6. Here's P. With the fadeaway. Trying to bank it in, but it misses. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3. How about the creativity from DeRozan?
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Adebayo is screen on Schroeder. And he lobs it up to the rim. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to P. Crafty move. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
DeRozan outside. Schroeder with it. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's P. Adebayo! And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Outside DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Now Levine. 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3. Oh, the shot is off.
He deserved to hit that, but he created so much space.
Miami leading by 4. Here's P. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. It's stolen away. Tipped. Banks it home. Big shot.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Adebayo. Takes a 3. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like
Let's
he can't miss.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Levine outside.
Oh my God. He need to get that out.
And just a huge answer right there with a three of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Here's P. Here he goes. A minute 4 left to play in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. Shoots it. Oh, he dropped it.
Good shot. What?
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. Outside DeRozan. DeRozan makes his move.
All of that experience coming together. DeRozan knows when his team needs a bucket, he's the one.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. Nails it!
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Move, man.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're behind by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Levine. Plenty of space. Oh, money!
It's almost like he had a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Here's Sabonis. Murray fires. Oh, missed on the tray. So
Come here,
it's
girl. Come
Miami
here.
picking up the win.
Come here.
And they barely squeezed out
You don't know how to
the win
sit
here on the
down.
road.
You back and forth everywhere. Sit down, little girl.
The visiting team is always under some added pressure.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game?
Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate it.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks, Jennifer.
Get in there, so.
Yeah, I heard him.
You took your bag.
Look. Let me. Brian, go Brian. Say some more downstairs. You get E back there.
Exactly. The only guy you weren't that high on was LeBron. He's gotten some good breaks, but I think his luck's gonna run out. Not Fantasia. You think he's that?
Hey, summer planning? Yes, but staying local. Money.
The drama will unfold at Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon. The Heat taking on the Trailblazers. For the Heat. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there.
And another assist.
And can you believe he's now third all-time in assists for a rookie? He's looking like shades of Stockton or Nikola Jokic out there, walking highlight reel.
And guys, with him at the helm, this team more efficient by opening up the perimeter and creating more scoring opportunities. Loads it up for up, and another assist for him.
And dish after dish, night after night, what a rookie year he has put together. Now second all-time for assists among first-year players.
His instincts and his timing are phenomenal. You know, his teammates clearly love him and the way he plays and involves everyone in the offense. Very unique for a young player. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He passes away. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Outside Holiday. Outside Avdia. Lillard from outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's P. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Lillard.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Klingon, great positioning on the putback.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Here's Peaks by Lillard, and it's in there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Kings in Sacramento. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot goes in.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters,
Brother.
Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Here's P. The shot from the low post is good. P's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Lillard with the bucket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
The Heat trail by 5. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Throws it up high.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And Portland has possession. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Klingon. Now Lillard, 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's P. He nails it, and we're tied up. P's got 7. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Avdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
They now take the lead. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
That is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
Here's Kamare. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Lillard. Pass to Kamare. Now Klingon. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Here's P. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Takes a 3, and again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Adebayo. No good on the three. Portland trailing here. Outside, Avdia. Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Sacramento. P with the bucket. P's got 14.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Out to the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's P. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Clingan. Holiday with the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's P. 14 points for him. Hero on the wing. They set the pick. Here's the three. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Here's Avdia. They grab their own miss. Here's Kamara. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Drew Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Powell, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Hero.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Powell for 3. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
So, Tim, many have speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of professional sports. Do you agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core. Am I correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
Inside, here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Reith is checked in. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Avdia. 11 feet away. Henderson, no good. Miami's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Grant outside. Henderson with a screen on Hackett. Grant gets a wide open look. Trailblazers keep it alive. Pass to Thibault. And it's Grant in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Oh! Wiggins with the block.
Well, Wiggins is a terrific defender, and he is so good at understanding when to go after a block.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He scored 64 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
That's a tough combination of strength and balance there by Grant. He was able to fight through that contact and finish.
Count the basket. And it's now 26 points for P.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Heat out front. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez. He out there with Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Here's P. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. P's got 29.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Grant outside. Softly drops in the floater. Grant's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, he's mostly a 3-and-D guy, but Grant showing you he can also score in the paint.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Here's P. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. From downtown, and another 3 from P. P's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And the foul on P. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Murray. Holiday comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And Miami with a change here too. Ware's checked in. And the basket by Camara.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. On D, Adebayo. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard left side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
To the paint, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at the Thunder. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, for the Heat, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That's the Holiday. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Pease, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Lillard from outside. Portland again missing.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
He passes to Mitchell. Here's P, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it.
Lillard, the pass to Holiday. Now Kamara. To Holiday. Now here's Lillard from about 16. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to Pete. For 3. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for 2nd for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Then for the Heat, Larson's checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Davion Mitchell. Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
And stolen by Lillard.
Man.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
He passes to Hero. To the left wing. Here's P. Good, another from 3.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for 2nd place.
Here's Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Lillard finds Grant. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's P. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Larson for the 3, and Klingen pulls it down.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And the foul on P. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Javier checked in for Portland. And Miami also making a switch. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. And that one, good.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's P. He has 45 points inside, and Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to P. Here's Larson. Here's P. Drills the three-pointer. P's got 48.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
P, and again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Kamare. A three-pointer off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, certainly Tyler Hero is never going to be accused of being selfish. If you get yourself open, he is going to find you.
Lillard surveying the D.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Jim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's P. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Hero from long range. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers trail by 15. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Abdia, a screen on Wiggins, and they call an illegal screen here. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Ware, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jaquez against Holiday. Pass to Klingon to the paint. Here's Lillard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's P. Covered by Lillard. P passes to Hero to the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Down low, Jovic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And so it's Miami in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Miami Heat.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a... All right, next. And that concludes halftime.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Bringing is out there with Avdia. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Holiday in a shooting guard. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Trailblazers trail by 16. And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Tim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will. When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That's his first foul. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And stolen by Lillard.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this. I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Adebayo the screen to the inside.
Oh my God, Brody. This nigga not paying attention, yo.
Holiday against Hero. Pass to Kamare. Clingan with it. He's got 12. Here's Lillard. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 39.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
He passes to Adebayo. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They set the pick. Has to Ware. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Adebayo's got 7.
Each year, Adebayo has added a little more range to his jumper.
And Holiday kicks to Lillard. From the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
He passes to Hero. There's the triple. No good that time. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. P with the bucket. P's got 55.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Avdia. Now, here's Lillard. T right on him. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And that was on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Lillard, and the layup is good. Lillard's got 46 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Avdia gets the bucket.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's P. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
A different look for Miami. Norman Powell comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Mitchell in for Tyler Hero. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Down low. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Lillard.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's P. Good, he hits again.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. Off target with his 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Adebayo with a screen on Howard. He passes to Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Pass to Klingon. Shoots over Ware. Back to Avdia. Over Adebayo. Avdia can't hit.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's P. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Trailblazers trail by 15. A steal. Powell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. With the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lillard outside. Powell on the double team. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has still not missed the shot. Where could they be today without him?
He passes to Mitchell. Here's P. Covered by Lillard. Here's P. Out left to the wing. Pocket 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Klingon the screen for Lillard. From the arc. The putback. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 8 rebounds in this game. He passes to Adebayo. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Trailblazers trail by 15. Pass to Klingon. Here's Lillard. Here he goes. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the eight.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Hero. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's P, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Hero, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 53.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Hero passes to P. Unloads. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sweet little floater.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Here's P. Covered by Lillard. Over in the corner, Hero. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's his 2nd three-pointer tonight.
Lillard from outside. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Over in the corner, Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. 3-pointer, Lillard connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got 56 points in the game. Here's P. Covered by Lillard. To the wing right side. The 3. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from P.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
He passes to Wiggins. Here's P. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Portland making a change.
Fuck y'all gonna take me out of the game.
So Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Holiday. Now Kamara. Lillard from outside, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Avdia. It's blocked. Here's P. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. Clock at 4. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Heat shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Hero from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Miami. Fires from the wing. Lillard misses.
Come around.
Here's P. Covered by Kamara.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Playing the screen for Avdia.
2 minutes in the game.
Pass to Klingon. Shoots the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hero passes to P. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Outside Hero. Here's P. Stolen by Avdia. Lillard with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Avdia up top. And Klingon has it in the corner. Outside Holiday. And it's Miami with the rebound. P's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
It was a standout performance across the board. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. P with the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Lillard from outside, and Ware pulls it down. There's the 3, and another one falls.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Lillard, and good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, G.A., really taking it to the opposition. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Here's P, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now? Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jen.
Hey, I just texted MP. 80-point game is crazy. I'm about to start calling you Lil Kobe. Hey, congrats, my man. Shout out MP. Hey, I just texted MP. just texted.
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
Yeah, she kept asking for selfies and autographs.
That's gotta be kind of fun.
Yeah, it is.
But you've seen the boxing. You're seeing him rock sinkers.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Do you don't think he can play for us?
You have great fans. They talk about doing stuff together as kids.
Okay, what? What's up?
Nature walk.
Sounds a bit more.
I'll bring the shit. I'll know our guys.
Okay, I'm game. Try something nice.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying in the car. Huh. Maybe you can sing it for me. Are we allowed to smile?
Yes, please.
Like when you make eye contact with the fan? Slightly, yeah.
I've never been to like a big theatrical production. Like a Broadway play? Yeah, like one of the big ones for the attention. No, not my thing. I like being and it's great. What am I doing? So I don't know, like a fight? What's a fight? Like fighting? You guys are so.
Yeah, did anyone talk to you about the 3-second rule?
Yeah, not a clear paint. And not eat anything on the floor that's fallen after food. Important for everyone to feel protected here and enjoy the game. And for my money in NBA games, it's just...
Generally, good boss.
There's always someone to watch. Colleges.
You're having a game tournament?
We are? Oh, I love getting fed. You play FIFA?
People have
All the
games,
time.
but
I'll bring him.
college scouts. Oh, you're in?
And I'll bring working.
Wait, no need.
It's all past.
Known and unknown talent.
preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
All right, time to go to the sidelines and revisit just how amazing MP has been this season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's P in at the point. Here's P. Inside. Here's Ware. Nurkic with some nice D. Anderson passes to George. Here's Bailey. Here's Anderson for three. George, and the three-pointer goes.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's P on the take. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And just over a minute played here to start the game. George for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Kicks it out to Anderson. From the arc. Drains the triple.
Shot ready on the catch. Kyle Anderson in the catch and shoot.
Anderson's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Here's P. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Utah's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Pass to Anderson. Back to George. There's a screen by Nurkic. To the paint. Banked it in off the glass.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
Now Ware, defended by Nurkic. And it's in there. Ware's got 6 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
There's the drive, and he gets it to go.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Jazz trail by 3. George passes to Bailey. And here's Anderson, hounded by Adebayo, down low. Here's Bailey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, attacking in the lane. I like that. Really not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Here's P to the inside. Adebayo, that's good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Bailey. It's Anderson on the wing. There's a screen by Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot. Anderson passes to Nurkic. For 3, George. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, Keontae George, that's part of his arsenal, folks. This guy's such a well-rounded offensive player.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
It's hauled in by P. The Heat have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Pass to Hero. Outside Adebayo. The 3. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got his second basket on the night.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Outside Anderson. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Nurkic a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Bailey for 3. Rebound Miami. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's P. George defending. And good! There's another!
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
You just get the sense that there is so much more in store for this fabulous young talent. The sky is the limit. Here's P. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's George. He has 6. Pass to Anderson. To stop the run. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Here's P. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. Different look for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Adebayo. And it's Powell in for Caldwell Pope. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami.
First team foul. Into the Heat, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
Outside, Anderson. George for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Miami leading by 10. Here's P. 11 points in the game. Out to Powell. From deep. Utah grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
P passes to Wiggins for 3. And it's Norman Powell with the 3. And the Heat lead by 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's George. They'll bring it up for Utah.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious.
Utah leading by 3. Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 all-state teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Adebayo. Here's P, defended by Niang. P pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. P's got 13. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Hendricks. And he converts the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Larson. Here's P. 13 points in the game. Pure from three-point range. P's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity. And the finish pretty good.
Here's Sensabaugh. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Niang inside. Working on Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen misses. Miami leading by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
The 3 is up. On target from range. 19 points for P.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And Utah calls time here. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Kicks it out to Markkanen to halt the run. The three-pointer is true from Markkanen.
The shooting skill of Lauri Markkanen is undeniable. He is locked in on the catch.
Here's P. 19 points in the game. Miami moving it around. Puts up a 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And with each game, it seems his rookie campaign gets brighter and brighter. He now has the 4th most points ever in a rookie season.
And he's not done yet. This sort of success really breeds confidence for a young player. Not that he needs a confidence boost, though. Markkanen for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Here's P. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From the stripe, it's hauled in by P. P's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Tries the spin move. Markkanen outside. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by P.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Out left to the wing. Hero outside. Launches a three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Utah calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Utah making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And now that we're halfway through the season, it's the perfect time to take a peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see who the top rookies are so far. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Pass to Anderson. George outside. There's the triple. Larson with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
His first shot attempt, and it's Miami with another.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Filipowski up top. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Heat leading by 18. Here's P. He's got 25. From the baseline, Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And Adebayo isn't merely a low post threat. He can also hurt you with his jumper.
Outside, Anderson. George passes to Bailey. Ooh, powered down with... both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the picks, no rotation. My goodness.
Connects from downtown.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. 4th would be inexcusable.
Nurkic has checked in for Utah. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Miami. Here's Nurkic. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Now George. He's got 6. Outside, Anderson. And here's Bailey for 3. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's Adebayo. And there's the rejection.
Great defense by Slow-Mo. Kyle Anderson always in position to make the play.
Goes back up. Kicks it to Hero. 4 on the clock. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to George. Anderson for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's P. 28 points for him. And there's the lob. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. George finds Nurkic. Back to George. Can they get it? And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Doris, while he's selective about it, Yusuf Nurkic has added a three-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Yusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
Anderson passes to George, and he lays it up and in. George has got 10.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's P. Anderson covers. And finished off by Adebayo.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Bailey. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Hero for three. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Utah is shooting 35% in the second so far. For three, George. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
That one falls.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Here's P. Lays it up and banks it in. P's got 32 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Adebayo against Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic a screen on Adebayo. Anderson with space. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Launches it. And Hero with the 3. 24 points for him.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
For 3, George. Can't get it to drop.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
And so it's the Miami Heat just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Bailey out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Keontae George. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anderson. The shot won't fall. Good D by Adebayo.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Ware. Here's P. Hero for 3. They get the rebound. Here's P. Counted from distance. He's got 35.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Hero. Takes the three. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Here's P. Sinks the tray. P's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside, Anderson. Tries to break his ice. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. They set a pick. The three. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Anderson. Back to Nurkic. George with it. Hero picks him up. Nice shot by George. George has got 14 points for the game.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Bailey for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Hero for 3. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Bailey. George left side from outside the arc. And they recover it. Six to shoot. Out to the wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by George. And he drives in. Now here's Ware. Takes a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Utah with the ball. Outside, Anderson. To the middle. George outside. Anderson with a screen. Shot to stop the run. Here's P. George defending. The fadeaway. And again, it's Miami converting.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
The 3 ball. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Nurkic throwing his big weight around on the offensive glass right there. Go to work, Big Nurk.
Here's P. 43 points in the game. Where? That's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Anderson. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And here's Hero. Miami moving it around. Here's P. George defending. Back to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 30.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
George in the post, and the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero for three. Can't hit that one. Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Bailey. Here's Anderson. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 15 here tonight. P passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Bailey. Five on the clock. Here's Anderson. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
P passes to Hero. Knocks it down from distance. Hero's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Puts up a three. It's hauled in by P. P's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Pass to George. Here's Bailey. Now here's Nurkic. Here's Bailey. This one for three. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Well, the Jazz shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. George passes to Bailey. Now Anderson. Pass to George. Takes a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's P. Now here's Hero. Three-pointer, no good. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Pass to P. And it's Miami with another. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Ware. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's P. George defending. Here's P. Yet another bucket.
Yeah, only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Nurkic. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. It's Hero on the take. And it's Miami with another.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
George for 3. The shot, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Hero outside. Where the screen. Pass to P. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's P. George defending. P passes to Hero. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. From downtown, nails it from 3. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Miami, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass